guess at Deadline, it's gonna come down to me and you in the Iron Survivor Challenge.
Well, I know who's winning.
Me too.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Let's get into it, y'all. Tiffany Stratton and Kiana James. Let's talk about this one, man. One thing that I have liked the last couple of months is this like really weird but like making sense friendship between Kiana James and Tiffany Stratton, man. I do like their friendship, man. And how they've been working together against, the baby faces and stuff. So both of them, right, were kind of complaining to each other about, their opponents, and they were kind of like bigging up each other and stuff, right? So Kiana James is looking like she's going to get into this Iron Survivor match. And I'm glad that Kiana is continuing to be on the elite part of the NXT roster. Because she should be. She's the best in-ring worker that they have in the company. So she should be always towards the top. So it sounds like she might have her match. I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after, but she's going to face Roxanne Perez, right? And she said, and they both agree that Roxanne Perez should be in there. It's great with Roxanne right now. Roxanne has a beef going on with Lola Vice and Elektra Lopez. Then she got one with Kiana James. Not really too much with Tiffany Stratton, but because Tiffany Stratton and Kiana are allies right now, it kind of makes sense that she's kind of against her too, right? So in the background, you can see a face painted and Boa chatting with someone off camera. I don't know if some of y'all picked up with that, right? That was kind of interesting. Because Boa and Dante Chen probably going to be in a tag team, right? But yeah, so they were both, talking about it. And Tiffany Stratton was like, it's nice to see someone, who agrees with me. I forgot what the exact words or whatever. I didn't write that down on the notes, but they both came, like they were on the same page with the whole thing about it. I liked it, man, because to have, two of the top heels, female heels on NXT right now, really in sync with each other is really cool. And so I like it. The only thing that I don't like, but it kind of makes sense in this particular friendship. Y'all know what I'm about to talk about, man, especially if you've been watching my Kiana James video since the summertime. The gimmick. The business gimmick. It makes sense because she is made of money, Kiana James. Tiffany Stratton's also, have a background coming from money, right? Supposed to be a rich girl. And they both have like that stuck up mentality, you know what I'm saying? And so it kind of makes sense that you would put them together. And I think it helps Kiana James to be aligned with someone like Tiffany Stratton, who's probably the main roster player that they have right now on NXT. So it helps out Kiana James as well. But I still think to this day that you need to change Kiana James's gimmick, though. Because I think you could still make her someone that's made of money. And let me tell you how you do it. Okay, so y'all know I want the street thug gimmick character. I'm going to keep pleading over it until I see it. Until I see it, I'm going to keep pleading over it. Even when Kiana James goes to the main roster, I'm going to keep doing it until they change this goddamn gimmick, bro. Because I know they got something there. It's the one thing that's holding Kiana James back is her gimmick. And because I have not heard a soul who says they like her business gimmick. Not one. Every time I bring it up, everyone agrees with me. It's been the one thing that I can bring up in wrestling right now that people are going to agree with me on a 100% basis. Is that they want that gimmick change, bro. Because everyone thinks it's boring, bro. And what you can do with it is, like I said, you could have her be a street thug gimmick. Even if you don't put her with Scripps, Bronco Neiman, and Lucian Price. Because I like what they got going on there. I was going to do a Brawl and Bruce video, by the way, because they did a good vignette to hype up their encounter with them next week, right? I was going to do it, but I don't really got time. You could put them with them, but you don't have to either. If Kiana James was like Tony D'Angelo, a mob boss, right? You could have Kiana James been like, okay, she was a street thug, but she doesn't have to be like an urchin though. She don't got to be someone that's poor, right? She could be someone who's the leader of a gang, right? She could be the leader of a gang and had made a lot of money over the years. And maybe her intentions is, okay, let me drop this business gimmick. Let me get back to my days where I was on the street and let me start recruiting some girls. And she could be made of money that way. You know what I mean? She could still keep the money gimmick, but become more of a thug though. Like, just tap into her younger self, right? And bro, it'll work. It'll work, bro. It would work. It's one of the true things that they can do. Because it's already working to me with scripts. Like, it's already working to me with scripts, bro. Because with scripts, you know, I think a lot of people when he was Reggie, I think a lot of people still got to get used to it because when he was Reggie, you know, he wasn't really showing like he was this thug character or nothing like that. And he just all of a sudden become a thug, right? And so people got to get used to it, right? And I think you do the same thing. You're probably going to have a little period where you go through that with Kiana James as well. But I think at the same time, people are going to pick up interest for it quick because anything is better than that business gimmick, in my opinion. Anything is better than the business gimmick. It made sense when she was doing the storyline with Brooks Jensen and a little bit with Tiffany Stratton right now, but I just think you gotta go away from it, bro. I really do. I think you just gotta go ahead, drop that. The only way I would say keep it is if Kiana James is the one that wants to keep it. Like, if she's the one that likes the gimmick or whatever, then I got no problem with it. But if it was y'all idea, man, y'all need to go on ahead and drop it, bro. Y'all need to go on ahead and drop it. Let her run with something new and give us some energy, bro. But that's going to do it, man. I want to get into my AEW videos next. I'm probably going to be putting the Chase U video up after this one, so make sure y'all watch that one. We'll see how the match goes with Roxanne Perez and Kiana James. Tiffany Stratton already won her match. I went over that earlier as well, so check out the recap here on the end screen. Give me your thoughts on this, man. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching my NXT videos this week. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Light.